third question is to compare Jesus' worldview and Augustine's worldview. So, St. Augustine, his father was abusive, and he abuses both St. Augustine and his mother, St. Monica. And because of this, I think because of his verbally abusive father, St. Augustine turned out to be a bad boy in school, and early on, after a few years, when he was old, he likes to go to St. Ambrose's teachings and preachings. And because of St. Ambrose, he was then inspired to convert to Christianism, to Catholic, since he was pagan before that. So after he was baptized by St. Ambrose himself, he's now Christian, and he first became a monk, and then he became a bishop. And then his worldview, his worldview was stated in the book he wrote, which is the City of God. So this City of God, it reflects the Roman history, the Catholic history at the Middle Ages, and because they were often exiled or persecuted. So St. Augustine was inspired to write a book about that. And then St. Augustine believes that our desired world is not here but at heaven. That's why as earth here in the underground, it's very chaotic and there are lots of problems. That's because our desired world is in heaven, and that's what St. Augustine believes, and he thought about that a lot. And since this world was not at heaven, they weren't in heaven yet, and this world is very chaotic and the complete opposite of heaven, what St. Augustine wants us to do is to at least follow the teachings of God. And what's very important to St. Augustine is whether we pass to heaven or not. This was stated in one of the teachings of Jesus from chapter 2 in parable form. Jesus said this in the parable of the net, which we discussed last video. And St. Augustine's teachings are very similar to Jesus's because he basically follows what Jesus said, like every other saint.